Hello everybody and welcome to another Flutter video tutorial. In this video tutorial we are going to learn the delete operation as we are doing the CRUD operation or the CRUD operation in Flutter. We did the get data, which you can see on the screen. Last time we get the data from the API and show it in the list view. So let's go to the website which I created the API here. As you can see on the screen, mockupapi.io. I just created a project and add data here in the previous videos. So we did this get question. You can watch the previous video by clicking on the link here at the top. And for now we are going to see the delete operations. This is the delete operation. You can turn this on or off. Because we are going to do the delete operation, we must turn this on, and then as you can see it is only taking an ID of corresponding data that we are going to delete that. So let's turn it on and go back to our Flutter project and continue with our deleting part. So guys, as you can see, I am on model. There will not be any editing in our model because we don't change anything. We are going to add some other codes to the services because we are going to delete a question. So let's go outside of this feature function. As you can see, we have the get data here. Let's create another feature that this function should delete our data from the backend. So we are going outside of this bracket and create a feature. This time we are going to give it boolean bool and then give the name of our class, which is delete data. Then it will take a string ID. Then we can go inside of this and make it async first, and then inside this method we are going to create the same as we did with the get data. We bring our endpoint here, so where you want to delete, from where you want to delete your data. So guys, as you can see, I create a var variable URL and parse this URL, which we got this from mock API. So for the delete operation, we need to add an ID at the end of our URL. So I'm going to put a $sign and then ID. This will take this ID at the end, and then regarding to this ID it will delete our data. So let's continue. So we are going to create a final variable and name it response equal to, this time we are going to use the HTTP delete, and inside this we are going to pass our URL and put a comma at the end, and then we are going to check if our data is the same. We are going to check if response is equal to 200. It means it is okay. Then what we are going to do, we are going to return true because this is bool, and we are going to return true. In else statement we are going to throw exception, and then we are going to give a message that failed to delete data. So guys, as you can see, now the error has gone from here. So as we put the async here, we didn't put any await. So let's put await here, and also we need to check the .status code of 200. As you can see, everything is done for now, and then we can go to our main. Inside our main we are going to create another method by the name of delete like this. Let's go here and create a void delete data, then we give it a string id and then async, and now we are going to make a final variable here by the name of response, and then we are going to await. Now we are going to call our delete data from our services. The delete data method can be accessed from API services dot delete, and then we pass the ID through this ID which we define in this method. We defined an if statement and check if the response is equal to true, then we are going to call our get data to be updated. So in here we are going to update the state of our app. So let's use the set stat here and put the get data which we defined before here inside the set stat, and put a semicolon here that it should update our state after deleting the data. And also we can put an else statement here also. So what's wrong with this? So instead we can give print, and also where this API is, as you can see, I just inject this here, and you can use it now, the API, and get all data or get delete data. So now what we are going to do is going to delete our data on from our UI. So let's go to this build method, and here is our data, and here is a card. So after this bracket, after deleting, I'm going to create on long press, because if I'm going to long press on one of this data, it should be deleted. So I'm going to select on long press. So inside this long press, it is simple. We're going to call our delete function here as we delete data. So we are going to give this list question because our list is here, and then regarding to this we are going to pass an index, and then we are going to give it the ID and put a semicolon at the end, and then an exclamation mark in here, and it is done. So let's check if it can delete our data from here. I'm going to delete this number 10. Before that, let's rerun our app, clicking in here. Now my data is updated, and I'm going to long press in here. Let's see the log as well if we have any error. So I'm long press on 10 and release it, and let me check once again. You can see the data is deleted, but it is not updating. Let's just check again with the 9. So guys, I just retyped this get method which is here, and then now I rerun the app and it is working correctly. So let's try it again by long press on this ID of number 6. I'm going to long click on here and release it, and now as you can see it is deleted. Let's try number 5, and it is gone. So guys, this is the delete operation. So we will continue our Flutter CRUD operations. We will do the create part and also the update part which is remaining. So thank you for watching till the end of this video. If you like it, you can press the like button, and see you guys on the next video.